Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Chess here. I'm going to show you this game between Hans Niemann and Alireza Firouzja. But first, I want to say some words of the scandal that Magnus Carlsen has forfeited from the tournament, withdrawn without explicitly explaining what he has in mind. And obviously, there is one explanation that he somehow suspects that Hans Niemann has cheated. He doesn't have proof. I know that I've read that after this game he was again searched and they didn't find anything. Like probably that what Magnus has in mind, that he thinks that organizers didn't do everything in order to secure uh, players and integrity of this tournament. And there's going to be a lot of changes probably. A lot of things will happen after this, and they will force Magnus to explain himself, because it's if you cannot uh, prove that the game was fair, then um, Magnus could have some problems. So let's see this game. So Hans plays white. He plays e4, knight c6, and bishop c4. So this is Italian game. I don't know a lot about Hans. I've seen him in World Rapid and Blitz in Warsaw, and he was playing on top board. So at this point, I believe he's a really strong player. He was playing like about 10-ish, 15-ish board, which is extremely high. Knight f6, offering this knight g5, but uh, mainly everyone doesn't accept it. Knight g5 line, as black has a lot of counterplay. I tried to play this with black at some point, but was unsuccessful. So white has so much initiative, and I'm a bit surprised that so many players decline these variations with white, because they know all the theory and I don't, but still knight f6 is a good option. d6, millions of games in this position, rook e1, uh, bishop b6. I'd be less surprised that he plays like a5, but bishop b6, more elementary move. a5 here, h3. So now I don't understand it, but like for me, black can play bishop g4, but h3 protects from bishop g4, even though black could have played it previous moves. But that's how they roll. h6 also doesn't allow this bishop g5 and knight a3. So this is uh, less popular than knight to d2. Sometimes I see white plays knight b5, and in this position also knight c4 is an option, because you will attack this bishop on b6. So it makes more sense. Knight e7 and d4. So this bishop here needs some room. Yeah, you don't want kind of to play bishop e3 in this position, because then you will trade them, and somehow immediately game becomes very simple for black. Yeah, without this bishop, you cannot really attack the king side, and black has good position, so he saves his bishop. Bishop f1. This one I liked. Normally, everyone is like feel determined to play bishop b3 and keep it on this active diagonal, but Hans plays differently. He plays bishop f1, just saves it for later. Knight c6. You don't want to give up the bishop, and he took. always when I play this moves, they look terrible, but kind of Hans gets advantage after this. And I don't think I would take it with knight. I think is taking with the pawn is better, because what happened here? He took with the knight and he played bishop f4. So I don't like the structure when you have these two pawns and white has this e4. I think white has more possibilities. Knight f3. Okay, it's a good move. Queen takes and d5. So again, I like white's position. They got a very nice square for the queen. They're going to play queen g3, bishop h6, and rook to d1. Engine gives like after Alireza's move d5 just plus 0.3, but I think that white played very good game at this point. Rook d1, defending your knight on c4, and again, very nice move. So basically, white has completed development, and black hasn't completed their development. They have 3 pieces to develop, and again, engine shows zeros. I guess white has more advantage than that. Bishop e6 and e5. Very understandable. I think I played that like this myself. I want to, win this space on the king side, and then bishop d3, queen g3. In 2000 game, it's like I think 1-0. 97, and he played queen g3, which is very good move, the best one, and it hangs up a piece. So if you take here, bishop h6 and g6. So this position, it was funny that in the press conference, this grandmaster host, he was asking how to continue, and Hans said something like, like chess speaks for itself, and I can't show you all the variations. And Hikaru laughed about this. He bragged that it was like it meant that he cannot explain why he's playing that strong. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it meant that like bishop g5 something. Yeah, g6, bishop g5. Yeah, f6. I don't know. I see an extra piece. I don't really see a forced mate very quickly, and engine says it's all zeros, but I would, I think, play with black here. Okay, king h8, a mistake, and knight to d6. So Alireza thought that he found something that white actually gets long-term initiative, so he decided to avoid this bishop h6. Knight c5, attacking the knight. Rook d4, takes. Knight e4. Very good transfer of the knight, so he needs more defenders. I saw in one game Anand was actually explaining something, not with variations, but he was saying like, if I had two pieces, like 3 pieces attacking, and he has 2 still, I can win, yeah. But if he has like 3 pieces and I have 3 pieces attacking, it's never wins. So so a good idea is to transfer your piece to center, yeah, not start attacking where it will not help. And he takes the knight. takes. Queen f6 again. Very strange position. Not strange. It's very regular. I'm saying that when you don't have, I always lose these positions with white because I can be like an exchange up, but uh, you don't have a lot of pieces actually left, and nothing really going on. Black has good defender, a lot of defenders, and he's exchange up, but. So this is some position which caused a lot of criticism. He played very ridiculous move like bishop d3, which immediately makes a draw. Yeah, he took with yeah. This is what happened, and he doesn't have anything. But in this position, I guess there was this variation: bishop e5. Queen g5 and rook g4. Not in this one. So, bishop e3, bishop f5, yeah, and in this position here, in g5 and rook g4, yeah. So giving, if you take here, then f4 wins somehow. Engine gives up a bishop. If you play here, then it's mate in 10 moves. So this saves the game. Queen takes and queen g5, and the position is a draw. But it's very complicated. So he decided to just trade pieces, and they ended quickly. It's not apparent to me, but apparently it's a draw. b4 takes. Queen h2 was a threat mate in 2. And this combination, bishop and pawn, are like should compensate an exchange by all means. So they traded everything, and this was a draw. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.